Hello, Dr. Greg Gillum, CEO of Human Fusion, and today's article review comes from the August 21st, 2019 issue of Harvard Business Review. It's entitled, When to Take Initiative at Work and When Not to. So see if you know where this comes from, this parable, if you will. Between stimulus and response, there's a space. And within that space lies our ability to choose our response. And with that response comes our growth and our happiness. If you know the 7 habits like I do, you know that that's habit 1, be proactive. And proactive workers, according to this research, are in high demand because they're better performers, they're better contributors, and they're better innovators. And that kind of makes common sense. They don't need to be told when to take initiative. They take initiative on their own. And yet, what can possibly go wrong with proactivity? Well, if it's not channeled in the right way, then it can have some unintended consequences. And the authors here call it the proactivity paradox. So, for instance, if a proactive person initiates the wrong type of change and it ends up costing the company money, that's one area where obviously that didn't go well. Or they negotiate a better workload for themselves and then dump more workload on their colleagues or their boss, or maybe their direct reports that they haven't delegated properly. And so these surprises can have very unintended consequences and backlashes in the company. And so there's a right and a wrong way to be proactive. And so what these authors did was they took 95 studies that looked at proactivity that either led to a negative or a positive outcome. And then they further supplemented this research by interviewing 25 other people. And then they did their analysis. And what they tried to look at was what factors sort of come out of this research that aligned with psychologist Robert Sternberg's balance theory of wisdom, where you balance your interest versus the interest of other people. And so that's how they looked at this particular research. So we'll go over the first one really quickly, and then we'll tackle the other 2 tomorrow. But the first concept here is to manage yourself appropriately. If you're a proactive person, taking on too many challenges or taking on too large challenges can lead to burnout. And so anytime that you want to do something, and as a proactive person myself, I want to start a ton of things. And so I have to ask myself, do I have enough personal interest? Do I have enough professional expertise here? Do I have the time and the resources to execute it properly? And at the end of the day, I just have to let certain things, have to let other people manage certain other things. And so if you decide then to drive one of these, make sure that you optimize your time and your management of it. All right, and that will be and pay long-term dividends for you. And we'll go over 2 other strategies that these authors point out in tomorrow's video. All right, so if you like management-related videos like this, please subscribe to Human Fusion, and we'll keep you up to date on all the latest trends that are affecting management practice today. Thanks.